to all of our viewers and listeners out there. You are watching INC Radio Sacramento.
Whenever we need him, he's always there. There's no one else who does what he can do. Each time we seek him, oh, he always cares. Don't ever fear, he's just a prayer away.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to INC Radio Sacramento. I will be your host today. I am Olivia. Today we have a beautiful sunny day, and our topic today is back to school. Now, I am not alone today. I have two amazing people here. Let's start with Jillian. Hi, Jillian.
Hi, Sister Olivia.
So glad to have you here. And who is right next to you? Can you introduce her as well?
Right next to me, I have Sister Polly.
Hello, I'm Pauline from the local Sacramento. We're so excited for this topic with you today, Sister Olivia, and to be on INC Radio Sacramento. Apologies for our red faces. We were just playing basketball earlier, so we are ready.
Perfect. Now let's dive into the main discussion. The first question I want to ask everyone is, what are some challenges you faced in school? Let's start with Pauline.
So some challenges for me, for myself, when I do go to school, it's actually balancing everything, right? Because when you go to school, you have to spend more hours studying, you have to be in class. So finding time to spend time with family, take care of myself, even like cook food for myself. Balancing time is one of the things that I find hard whenever I have to go back to school. What about
I agree with Sister Pauline. I think balancing and even balancing studying and homework. When I'm outside of school, I don't really want to focus on studying. I want to take that time for me time. So balancing duties, family, church, everything it's a little difficult for me.
Oh, yes, I agree as well. Balancing everything, especially when you have a lot of duties, it's definitely difficult. But my next question for everyone is, what advice would you give to someone who is starting school? It could be any advice. Do you want to start, Jillian?
Some advice I would give is prepare yourself maybe a week beforehand to get ready for the schedule. Like if you know you have classes that start in the morning, maybe try preparing sleeping early a week or more before, so when the time comes, it's not an abrupt change and you're more ready and more in the mindset to go to classes and whatnot.
I think that's a very good tip, especially because in the summer, sometimes we like to sleep in and wake up later, like what I did today. It's very good to start early so that you're not too tired when you start school. What about you, Ate, Pauline? What advice?
For me, so one advice is, if you have a planner, just want to plug the Christian Creative Planner.
Oh,
It is right. You definitely should get a planner to plan your week ahead. I think preparation is the most important. So if you know that, like Jill had said, like in the church, right, we have duties. Figure out what time slots you have for those, and then after that, figure out your time slots to study, your time slots to spend with family. If you want to really have like a balanced lifestyle, planning is very important. And if you haven't downloaded right, the Christian Creative Planner, it's over there on INC Media. So for all those students out there, perfect time.
Yes. We just had a show about it yesterday on INC Media Live. If you haven't downloaded it, it's free. You can download one that's already pre-prepared, or if you like to customize your planners, there is a section for you to do that as well. There's a lot of amazing covers you can choose from. We talked about it in our show yesterday, but there's like a a black and white one if you like the minimalistic look. There's also a pop color one where there's one that looks like it's pink, different colors of pink, and then there's an orange and blue color, and there's like a scenic one and a sweater one. So whatever is your vibe, they have covers for that. And there's also fun add-ons you can add into your planner. And it's free. It's free. And it's also a good conversation starter to share your faith. Now, the next question I want to ask, going into that question, how can we share our faith in school?
A way I would share my faith in school is if someone's like, "Oh, you want to go to the movies later?" Like so and so is going, I'm like, "Oh no, I'm sorry, I have to go do worship service or Bible studies." And I'm like, "Do you want to go instead?" Or like, especially when we're like in the faith, when we're active in the faith and we're always at church activities most of the time, like we're not able to go to hangouts with our friends and stuff. So it's like a great opportunity to invite them and get them curious. Like, oh, you're always going to church. Like, okay, like you should come with me sometime so you can see what I'm doing like on my free time and whatnot.
Yeah. What about you out there?
Um, I'm trying to remember because it's been a while since I was in school, but I do like this time of the year when it starts to go to the Burr month because there's a lot of holidays that we actually don't celebrate in church, and it's a very very easy conversation starter. So first, of course, you don't want to be scared to share your faith, right? To stand in your belief, in our beliefs as members of the Church of Christ, that we don't celebrate Christmas, we don't celebrate Halloween. And when those come by and your friends ask like why, you could tell them like, oh, here's a link on INC Media that explains why in the Bible we don't celebrate it. So it's very easy to just start the conversation with anyone from school.
Yeah. You can also give them like a INC media card. There's a QR code as well that they can scan. My favorite thing to share would be the Sweetie Says why we don't celebrate like Halloween or like the different holidays. I feel like it's very,
Perfect.
yeah, it's easy to understand. I feel like, it's easy to understand for kids and adults. So I like to share that. Um, but I think another easy way to share faith in school, even if you're working right now, is lead by example. When they see how you act, they're like, oh, how come you act a certain way? And like, oh, I go to this church. How come you don't celebrate or join in the company parties for like Halloween or Christmas? And it's a good way to share your faith and start a conversation. Now, I do want to see who's in the chats. Let's see. Let's read some comments. We have a lot of comments actually. Let's see. From Elenita, hashtag NCL underscore Sacramento. Happy Saturday viewing from Sacramento. From Jeb Barrientos, greetings. INC Radio Sacramento tuning in from INC Radio, Orange County, California studio at the local of hashtag Anaheim, cleaning up after our broadcast. Thank you so much for tuning in. From PJ, hello, brethren, watching from Orange County, California, local of hashtag Anaheim. From Brother Eddie Nabong Jr., happy viewing to all po, hashtag NCL underscore Lathrop, hashtag NCL underscore ministers family. And he says, hi, Ka Olivia, and hi, Ate Pauline. Hello, full. From Sarlea, good morning, happy viewing to everyone. Greetings from Fairfield Local, Northeast California, hashtag NCL underscore Fairfield. From Marquez, hashtag NCL underscore Lathrop. Hello, full. From Ate Care, she says hello. From Brother Mark Mariano, hashtag NCL underscore Stockton. Happy Saturday, brethren. From Irma Francisco, happy viewing full, hashtag NCL underscore Fairfield. And also, we want to ask the viewers and listeners, what advice would you give to students? We want to know what advice you like to give as well. From LJ Perez, hello, Paul, to all the brethren in the District of Northeast California. Hello to the local congregation of Vallejo, viewing from Los Angeles. Hello, hello. From Brother Sammy Patricio, hello, Ate Pauline. Hello, po, Sammy. Let's see. We have a lot. Oh, I think my laptop just froze. But I want to go into our district activities. I know that you mentioned you were practicing for basketball, right, Ate? Right? Can
Yes.
you tell us a little bit more about the activity that is happening?
Yes, so on September 2nd, the District of Northeast California will be having a basketball tournament for all the locales in our district. So there is a men's basketball team for the Buklods, those are those who are married members. For the Kadiwas, so those who are over 18. And then for the women's, I believe it's all CFOs. So all the Buklod, Kadiwas, CW, I'll say CWS, not the CWS, Vinhis together playing on that day. So we're very excited. We're practicing here with our team in Sacramento, and obviously with how red my face is, it was very hard, but we are excited.
I am excited too. I'm hoping I will be able to catch the end of the basketball game. I'll be flying back from Taiwan that day, but I think everyone is going to do an amazing job, and it's always fun when we have activities like that. Unity Games basketball. Now, I wanted to ask back to the discussion about the Pauline, Jillian. Um, do you have any study tips for students now that we're going back into school, especially Jillian?
You can go for it. Go.
So one thing for studying for me, it's hard for me to just sit down and study and make myself read or read anything on the laptop. My body wants to be moving. So it's actually what helped me a lot was to record myself reading my notes and then listen to it. So even if I'm out grocery shopping or cooking, I'm still saving time and multitasking and listening to my notes while I'm doing stuff. So I would really recommend that if someone is having difficulty focusing and sitting down to like try doing audio recordings and listening and studying that way.
That's a good idea. You can also work out or exercise listening to the notes, or even driving to worship service. What about you, Ate?
For me, I actually just like with Josh, I can't sit still and focus on a subject for a long period of time. So especially for those who might be in high school and college, spread out your materials. So like for 30, like an hour or 2 hours, spend it on one subject, and then the next hour or so spend on another subject, and then just keep repeating. Because when you study, going over material is not enough if it's just one time. You do need to go through it over and over again. Repetition is key. And of course, I like to do this, especially when exams come, like pray before you study. This is just a personal, like, it's always good to do that. But yes.
Yes, prayer is very important. We cannot I feel like I couldn't have gone through college without the help of God. Of course, with all of our students as well. Um, but I also wanted to ask, I know we talked about, note taking. Do you like to take notes on an iPad or the computer, type it up, or do you like to write it down? Let's go with Jillian.
I like typing it because I can type faster. Even if, yeah, then after I'll write it down and try to make it pretty.
What about you, Ate?
For me, I do like writing it, but what actually helps is reciting it. Like it helps to write it for me. Like note cards, there's some people who can't do note cards, some note cards help. But like actually being able to just recite it verbally from memory, that's what helps me personally to like remember roles or whatever subject you're learning. So yeah,
Oh, reciting.
auditory. I think I'm an auditory learner.
Do any of you use flashcards still? I know back when we were in school, we used a lot of flashcards or online flashcards. Do you still use
Yeah.
flashcards?
I do not. I have so much at home still that I use, but they're ready for when I use them again.
It's like a good on the go one. Like if you can't have your books and sit down and study, like just having a packet of like your terms, especially for maybe for like for those who are middle school, high school, if you have terms that you need to study or like concepts that you need to learn. It helps to have it on flashcard. And then if you're just like standing there, just take out your flashcards and you can study on those.
Very nice. I now want to see what's in the chat to see if there's any, any more comments or any advice from the viewers and listeners. Let's see. We have greetings, Paul, from the local of Livermore, hashtag NCL_Livermore. Hello, Paul, Ka Vanessa, and Sister Loy from Cynthia Lynn. Let's see. From Juna Lynn, happy watching po mula sa lokal ng Kawal Distrito ng Kamanava. I'm not a Tagalog speaker. I'm so sorry, Paul. From Vanessa, hello, viewing to all brethren from the local congregation of Livermore. From Elmi, have a happy Saturday to all from Zurich, South. I think it's Coloten, Switzerland. Wow, hello. Let's see. I thought I saw like an advice earlier. Oh, yes, from Thebby, hashtag NCL_Fairfield to all students. Please don't forget ASAP. ASAP. Always say a prayer at all times. Yes. Yes. That's a very good acronym. Always say a prayer at all times. Yes. Prayer,
I'm going to use that.
prayer is very, very important. From Sarlea, balancing school and faith isn't easy, but when you put God first, everything else falls into place. That is so true. Whenever you put God first, he always, makes everything fall into place. You don't have to worry. Just continue to pray, like what Fabi said earlier. Let's see. Do we have any more? Any more? See, I think that is it. I want to give the floor to our guests. Do you have any shout outs? Jillian, do you have any shout outs you want to do before I close out the show?
Shoutouts.
Like
Yeah.
if you wanted to invite you.
To your family.
Oh, hi, my family. My family's in Northwest. So if they're watching, hey.
Ate Pauline, do you have any shout outs as well?
Yes, just wanted to give a shout out to the Kadiwas and the CWS in the local Sacramento. I'm just realizing how crazy my hair is right now. Also want to give a shout out to the basketball team, the women's basketball team. We need help. We're doing well. We're doing well. We're running a lot and it's fun. And just a shout out to all the listeners and viewers, to my cousins, Ka Shami and Ka EJ who tuned in. Thank you for, and to all of those who are tuning in from the live chat in the District of Northeast California. It's so wonderful to be in programs like this in INCRadio Sacramento every week and just be together to talk about topics like this. So shout out to you also, Sister.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I want to thank both of you for joining in today. I want to give a special shout out to all our viewers and listeners as well. Thank you for always tuning in and supporting INC Radio Sacramento. Before we end our broadcast, we'd like to give our special thank yous to our Executive Minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, to our CEBSI President and CFO Coordinator, Brother Angelo Aranio V. Manalo, to the entire district staff of Northeast California and the INC radio crew, because without all of you, we won't be able to have our very own show. So tune in next Saturday at the same time at 11 a.m. We will see you all next week. Bye.
Oh na na na, oh na na na, way.
When was the last time you made someone smile? When was the last time you made friends with others?
Yes, please. Hi, this is Amaya. Hello, Amaya. Let's play together.
Include, invite, befriend. A small gesture of friendship can make someone's day. A message from INCRadio Mountain State Satellite Studio.
Oh, ano yung ginagawa mo? Resume?
Opo, ate.
Akala ko ba natanggap ka na doon sa pinag-applyan mo abroad? Maganda pa naman ang benefits doon at malaki ang salary. At may option pa man din na madadala mo ang pamilya natin doon after 3 years.
It's not that I don't like it, ate. Kaso sa kontrata kasi, once a month lang ang day off. Paano ako makakasamba? Diba, sa ating mga iglesia ni Cristo, priority natin ang pagsamba at pagtupad ng tungkulin. Kaya ayun, hindi ko tinanggap ang offer.
Tama yan. Unahin natin lagi ang pagsamba sa Diyos at ang Ama ang bahala sa atin. Ibibigay niya kung ano ang kalooban niya para sa iyo. Kaya, huwag kang mag-alala. Makikita mo, may pagkakaloob siyang mas makabubuti para sa iyo.
Tama yan, ate, at sigurado yan. Pero, teka, tingnan mo nga kung ano po bang magandang ilagay dito.
No, eto na pala yung naging activity namin last week Like, share. Oh, hello ba? Want to keep posted about sa mga aktibidad ng Christian Brotherhood International? Well, i-like mo lang at i-follow ang CBI official Facebook page. And let us connect with other students na Iglesia ni Cristo members all around the world dahil kapag